Yo, people, we are back. Kings
Back.
and Word.
Come on.
What is guanin? What is guanin? How you doing, Carl?
Tired, bro. Been doing some garden work, preparing for my 2-year-old's barbecue on Sunday, and my body is giving up on me, bro. Wow,
Are you just gonna say that, and I ain't got an invite one shit?
No invite.
Sorry.
What's
Sorry.
going on?
I just say if you know me well,
Oh yeah, you don't.
you know I was never inviting you. I got married, I didn't invite you.
Yeah, this
Like
taking the piss.
you know, no, that's not taking the piss.
Yeah.
It is. There's specific people I invite to specific things, and that's just how it's always been. If you don't like it, I'm unlucky.
So you say I'm not good enough to go to the party?
No. I said you weren't invited because you don't make that cut. It's that simple.
Why?
Why? Do you really want me to go into those depths straight away?
I'm going to stop this right here. Yeah, we're going to stop this.
I can quite easily explain. No, there's no aggression in that. There's no aggression in that. It was just.
You was gonna say,
It's
what, you want me to shag
it's a
you?
plain.
Like,
What? If I
say shag.
you see how
Don't try
man
it.
turned it into something it wasn't.
All
I
right,
can explain
cool.
all of
No,
my
don't
actions
explain.
in life.
No, I didn't make the cut. That's cool.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you can paint a narrative for the world, but if I don't get to explain, people won't understand. It's very, very simple.
Okay.
That's it. It's very simple.
Okay.
Not everybody is invited to everything. Everyone
Yeah.
can't go.
I get that.
What's funny?
Introduce him quickly, and then you can carry on.
Oh yeah. Introduce it. Go.
Cuzzy,
Yes.
I'm not even gonna say all the masters.
All right, this one, you know this one shock him. This boy, this open shock him, boy. You don't even know what to say. You know? Yes, family. Walk on. There, people.
Oh, good.
It's been a good week still.
You had a good week?
Yeah, man. I'm happy. I can't even lie, fam. It's been a good week. You get me? Got the single out and that, so
Yeah,
can't complain.
I see you, B. I
Thank
see
you,
B.
cuz.
Looking
Thank you.
very fresh.
Thank you,
Very
cuz.
fresh.
Come
What's
on.
good about that little debate you just had? It kind of goes around our title of male entitlement.
Oh, raw.
Have you got children?
Huh?
Have you got children?
Yes.
You ever had a party?
Don't try.
Have you ever had a party for your kids?
Don't try.
No, it's a question. It's just a question. Have you ever had a party for your children? The answer is yes.
Yes.
Have I ever been invited?
Yes.
I've never.
Your phone wasn't working.
Listen to me, yeah? Listen to me. My phone's only not been working once in life, yeah?
Your phone
And
was
this
working.
is my point, yeah?
My party.
I have never
His party was last week.
Listen, I have never been invited to anything that has involved you and your family in the whole time that I've known you. Nothing. I'm not offended because I know I don't make that cut. What am I just choosing to get offended for no reason?
Okay, we're getting Ray-T.
No, it's not. It's actually very simple.
No, it's not hard. It's not that. It's not serious. I was just busting joke.
No. I understand.
didn't you
Yeah.
invite him?
Oh, you know why? You know what's funny?
didn't
He's
you invite
he's
him?
only busting joke now because I've pointed out that he's had plenty of parties and never been invited.
Why
It
didn't
wasn't
you
a
invite
joke until then.
Huh?
Why did you invite him?
So this guy supposed to be a manager, not the stirrer.
No, he's asking a genuine question. It's literally for me. It's this simple. You didn't invite me because I don't make that cut, even though I've known you for years.
I just think he just sounds a bit harsh. You don't make the cut.
No, because it's you know what it is. It's the way you asked me. So I gave it to you in the manner in which you asked me. That's all it was.
I've done it in a joke way.
No, you did. So you got what you think I was being like serious? Like, you don't make the cut.
I know.
Bro,
Sometimes not making the cut just means you're not the right age.
Raw.
Like if I'm doing a child's birthday, depending on if you've got kids the same age as my child.
No, that's not the reason.
I just
The
don't
reason
make the cut.
the reason is you don't make the cut.
I just
My
don't make the
house is not big enough for everyone. If I booked out a hall and there was many people that can come, it's a different story. But I wasn't. It's in my yard. It's not even happened yet. It's in my yard. It's the closest people that are around me. So family and my closest friends are the ones that make that cut. It's not rocket science, bro.
Yeah, I hear
This is life.
It's true. It's true.
And when I don't get invited to things, I'm never offended. You know why I'm never offended? Because I don't even want to go anyway. More time.
All right, cool. So, yeah, I have a word.
Where are we going today? What we discussing?
Well, I've been seeing a lot of, I don't know, I wouldn't say trashy behavior, like some real love and hip hop stuff going on the internet, Instagram. It feels like some man feel finessed because certain man flown girls out, giving them the world, and the girl ain't giving them no nookie. You know what I mean? So I just want to be like, if you fly a girl out, you know, romancer. You put your best foot forward. Are you expecting
What, to get some Nash?
Yeah.
What you saying, C?
Well, you want to come to me first?
I want to come to you
I mean,
first.
it's very, very.
Spent peas, you
it's
spent about a bag and a half.
It's so simple.
So there's obviously...
It's so simple.
Go on, what you say?
You're just not entitled to anything.
That's not what he asked you, though.
What do you mean?
Are you expecting
Are you
would
expecting...
I be
he asked you?
expecting
That's
the
what
girl
he asked
to free it up?
No. Like, as in.
you. Wait a second. Wait, see.
Go on.
You spent a bag and a half on flights.
Yeah. This is
Wait,
difficult for me. I'm a married man, so in my mind, I'm already
So you
thinking.
got- detach
No.
for
This
a
is
sec.
what I'm trying to say. I'm already thinking about when I first started dating my wife. Let me just go there. 'cause
All right,
it's the
cool,
easiest
perfect.
way.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that makes you feel comfortable. Excellent.
yeah.
So imagine when you first dating your wife,
Yeah.
but she's over in the States,
Yeah.
and it's the height of summer.
The answer's simple. The answer doesn't change, you know.
Do you expect
No.
her to
No.
give you
I'm
something
not, I am not
of some kind of intimacy?
I am not a human being that expects anybody to give me anything that is theirs to give.
I hear that.
Would
But
it
let me
be-
ask
would
you,
it be nice?
see,
Of course it would be.
subconsciously, do you think you'd be thinking subconsciously, there's a bit of entitlement, or not entitlement, but like I've spent a bag and a half, and I've put you up in apartments. I've spent money.
Yeah.
Now I know that don't mean that I'm entitled to have it. I know that. But is there subconsciously in the back of your mind you thinking, raw, any hash you don't?
No. That's funny. It's not the way in which my mind works because I don't care about those things. I more care about this. If I spend a bag and a half, or whatever it is, it could be a tenner to be fair, and then you just decide you're not coming, I'm vexed. Because I have taken my money in order to fly you out somewhere. I expect you to honour what I've paid for, and if you can't make it, a good reason and decent timing to let me know. Other than that, I don't care. Like, you know me, I don't actually care about these types of scenarios because I'm probably not flying anybody out.
Well, yeah,
With loads of money or not.
I know you. That's how you are.
Just not doing
That's
it.
what I'm trying to get you into the mindset of doing it. Do you know what I mean? But even still, okay, I respect that. I respect.
Your R&B singer. Yeah, let's put the whole
Oh, shit.
scenario in it. Yeah.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Yeah. What does that mean? I agree with you.
Oh, damn.
I agree with
Got
you.
social media. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. R&B.
Yeah, of course.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
No, if I'm serious, if I'm flying a girl out, if I'm flying you to come and see me and spend time with me, first and foremost, I think that is indirectly me saying that I want you to spend time with me. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that this is how I want it spent, but I'm trying to show you that obviously I want you to spend some time with me. You give me? This is about you and I. Now, like, see, I'm in total agreement. I was just being devil's advocate. I'm the same. I'm very
All right,
much...
Devil's advocate's coming back.
I'm very much the type who I don't expect it, or no, should I say, I know that it's possible that it might not probably happen, but I'd like to think that man can woo enough and do the maddest amount of things that might even get her mind there or
wooing
get...
enough.
No. You know why?
Bruv, you
What
know
the
what?
hell?
Because sometimes people don't want to, I'm just going to be PC, don't want to have sexual intercourse for more reasons than just, I'm not feeling you. Sometimes they might not be feeling themselves. Sometimes it might be they're uncomfortable. They're not in a situation where they want to do this.
I agree.
don't-
I agree.
I'm
But
never like, yeah, go on. Sorry.
What if I paid for a girl's flight to come and see me, and I've done all the wooing and that? I'm smashing.
What do you mean you are smashing?
I'm expecting a smash.
Essential.
I'm expecting a smash. It's inflation, right? It's inflation right now. It's a lot of money. Yeah?
Yeah.
I work hard
Yeah.
and I expect to play hard. Like, simple.
you know what though? Yeah, go on, sorry.
No, that honestly, that I expect it. 'Cause you know what? In all honesty, you two must be talking and have developed some relationship for you to make. You
Well,
wanna-
no.
To fly,
No.
What, you not just flying girl
No,
out
you
with
got peas.
no,
No, because
if you got
intimacy
peas,
on the
it's
phone or nothing like that.
No, cause that's where we're in now. That's the life we're in. 100%. And to be honest, cause like I'm not a person who, I'm not a fan of them and doing them things anyway. When I first saw that video, and I think I know what video you're referring to, is that video when
The guy kicking her out of the airport.
Yeah, kicking her out of the airport, said
Kicking
you
out the
gotta,
car.
Obviously, she's leaving on the day that weren't even the day she was supposed to be leaving. She's had to buy a whole plane ticket.
Cancel their ticket.
Cancel the ticket. And he's in, I mean, you know, if he paid for her, she needs to be open to the idea that he might not pay back for her going back. You give me for whatever reason. If you had an argument, if you anything, it could have been anything.
I actually think that's wrong. I think to cancel the ticket is wrong.
Why?
Because
that's spiteful.
It's more than spiteful to me. It was agreed that you was going to pay for me to come and you was going to pay for me to go back. So if it's agreed, I didn't agree to sex. So actually, just because you didn't get something that you was expecting in your mind, it doesn't mean that you go back.
No, but you don't know what conversations they had. You don't know how much he pushed the button.
You know what? I'll take back what I said.
Yeah, I get that though, and I agree with that.
That's true. But on the evidence of what we have, I'm not going to cancel someone's ticket because they gave me something when I said I was going to pay.
100%.
Just not going to do that.
He's not must be talking sexual for you. You want to just
no. People,
hey fam, you know what? This
a girl out that you don't
see
know.
this new world, blood.
What are you saying, trips?
My whole thing is, if I don't get on with someone, why would I be flying them out anyway?
Yeah.
Pussy's everywhere. If that's what you're trying to get, if that's what you're trying to get, like,
exactly.
The fact that you're flying them out anyway, to me, you're supposed to have a certain level of understanding. If there's no level of understanding, then it's not even about whether you're having sex or not. You're just supposed to have a certain level of understanding.
Yeah.
Like whether we connect or not, like we're gonna kick it. We might have a general interest that we're both gonna do. I'm gonna fly you out and we're gonna go see this whatever that we're both interested in. If it's not that, my whole point is the whole point in getting flown out is so fucking dangerous in the first place that no one's discussing that part. Everyone's talking about whether he should have done this.
Yeah, but that's a separate issue though.
You don't know.
You could fly.
That's a whole nother thing.
If that's the risk you want to take it. If that's the risk you want to take the
but
risk.
This is the world we're living in.
Saying is,
I hear you, but don't expect that, innit?
all I'm saying,
someone that you're just gonna fly out to.
Hey, listen, if girls are brave enough to be taking these flights, they need to be brave enough to know that these men probably who are paying for this are quite chauvinistic. Probably are going to be quite.
Nah, but you know what
I mean?
What,
I'm just saying.
I'm
just saying.
There are lots of people in this world who will
pay
fly
pigs,
you out.
Pay pigs, blood.
Who will fly you out just to spend time with you.
It's power, bro.
So they might. You don't know if this lady has been flown out. Who's been flown out by 5 people and not have to have
sex.
You
can spend time with people in your hood, in your local area, in the state next to you.
The world is not the closed world that we see it as. People have different experiences, go through different things, but the expectation.
I'm not flying nothing.
No, but you're not.
I'm flying out to get a smash.
Yeah, but you're not.
Because
if I need to fly,
I'm flying out the girls to have sex. That's
but I'm saying, why didn't you just fly yourself
the girl
out?
knows why she's going.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like we're all trying to not be. We know what's going on here.
She might not know.
You know the girl.
I'm
She might not
flying
know.
you out to smash.
She might not know.
She knows the man's expecting sex. Let's be real.
She might not know.
And
Let's be honest.
Listen.
She might not know. She might just think he's big boy balling and he'll fly her out again before he's able to get the sex.
She can see me big
Come
balling.
on.
No. She ain't trying to boots him. She's trying to stick to her standard.
She ain't got no standards.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Hold on.
Getting flown out is a.
Hold on, one second. What do you mean she has no standards,
She
please?
has no strangers flying her out to another country. She has no standards.
No, she has a standard.
No, if she had
That is
standards,
that's part of her
if
standard.
she had standards.
No, he's talking about when you're saying standards. He's relating that to high standards. That's not what-
Hold on.
If she had a standard,
Yeah.
when the guy said he's not paying for a ticket,
Yeah.
she should be fine with that.
No, because
You don't have to pay for it.
because he's
You don't have
breaking.
to give up the
He
pussy.
is
You
breaking.
don't have to pay for the ticket.
No, he does if he has agreed to do
It's
that.
not a contract. You can do what you
I
want.
understand it's not a contract, but I didn't say to you I'm going to give you anything. But you told me you're going to fly me out and bring me home.
mind.
Of course he can change his mind. but of course he can, and I agree he can change his mind. But I won't make him right by
Does
doing
make
that.
it. You can change his mind
I'm saying
anytime.
not in my books. It don't make him right.
As an
He
adult-
can do what he likes. But
Just
in my
like the
book,
man who went and bought that McDonald's for his son,
he can
do
do
what he likes.
Yeah.
And
But
that's my point.
I'm saying in my books it doesn't make it right.
It's right.
It might be right. It
It's
might
his
be
own decision. To
of
him, it's
course,
right,
of
innit?
course, in his
It don't
mind.
matter what we
But
think,
what I'm
it's
saying,
right.
actually, it's more. You said that she don't have no standards.
Yeah.
But actually, she might want to go on 3-4 dates before she gives her body to
another
somebody.
country,
Well, don't
she
fly
pays for
over
her
it.
ticket.
It might not be a different country. It might be a cross state. I don't know.
Yeah, but she should pay for her own ticket.
No, she doesn't have to pay for anything if somebody else is going to pay.
Yeah, then he has the right to withdraw that.
Yes, he might. You might be able. You might be entitled to cancel that ticket. But I'm saying I think that is where the wrong action is in
Why
this
is it
scenario.
wrong,
because I've agreed. So if I say
you
to
said-
somebody I'm going to do something for them, and I've told them that categorically, no matter what, not even no matter what happens, if something doesn't happen that was an expectation in my mind but not discussed, then I'm cancelling on the basis of bitterness, and I don't agree with
But
that.
realistically, they 100% had a conversation.
No, but you don't know that part.
No, let's be
You don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
realistically.
telling you, I'm telling you, if you want to be realistic, the realistic world do not have these discussions.
What that? Okay, you're coming. I'm gonna fly you over. What's your name?
The
I need your
realistic world.
I need your
See,
documents.
let me explain something to you about the
numbers.
world that you lot live in. Everybody is living and having this expectations in their head.
Yeah,
Most of the time,
unfortunately.
those expectations follow through with what you thought it was going to be. So you think the conversations happen. People don't talk directly. It's not what we do. We don't do it.
What are you talking about?
You gotta be realistic.
No,
though.
but in this
I
day
got
and age,
a,
in this day and age, let me just say this here. In this day and age, us lot can't even really talk. We come from a time where we actually either spoke to a girl or went to link them. We got catfished differently. Or if we was
It's
getting
the same
catfished.
thing though. Same thing.
No, but I'm just saying.
In a different form.
It's the same
In
thing.
a different form.
If we was in Hackney
What
and a girls are coming to see us from Brixton,
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
No, but I'm saying in social.
We've had
in-
conversations.
Let him finish.
In the social media world,
Yeah.
the whole thing of people meeting up is like gone even further. You know, like
Yeah.
that would be a local thing.
Or like Tinder.
Now man's gonna
Yeah.
take a girl in another country or fly there over. You know, like before.
But the same
I'll go
rules
meet you in
apply.
North London or
The
something.
same rules
I'm just
apply.
saying.
Yeah. So what's your point? I don't
I'm
mean.
saying as the social media world has come,
Yeah.
that whole thing of linking anonymous people just got a bit broader.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
same- the
yeah.
You know what I'm
same-
saying? So we don't really we wasn't really born into that. I don't know if you
No,
understand.
definitely. Yeah,
I
yeah.
what you're
I
saying.
know the same
Yeah.
rules apply.
They
You
don't.
chat
they
to
don't,
them.
man. They don't.
What I'm saying.
Get a vibe.
Of
sorry.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna have conversations.
So are you trying to tell me back in the day, a girl couldn't travel from Brixton to Hackney,
Yeah.
and then you still not get to have sex with her?
Thank you.
That
No,
would that
what
could
I'm
happen.
saying- what I'm
Of course
saying,
that could happen.
Me personally,
But I'm saying there would have been context as to if you're coming to my yard.
Nah.
And you've never come to my yard before because
Nah.
we got to attribute it to have some kind of equivalence in it.
Yeah.
And the equivalence to that, flying them over, is back in the day was you coming to my yard when you shouldn't have been. Yeah.
But
so now that I've brought you over to my yard and we've had these conversations, no doubt, blood.
No.
No doubt.
No.
I'm just saying, not to say that, I'm not saying we've had the conversation that yes, we're going to have sex, or yes, I'm not saying we'll have that conversation,
Yeah.
but we've had a conversation that is made you brave enough to come to my yard.
Yeah.
And now really and truly, there's an indirect,
And there has been
there's unspoken rules
There
almost.
is unspoken rules, but
There's
is that-
almost unspoken
so
rules, but it doesn't mean you have to stick to those rules.
Unspoken rules makes nothing categorically
Yo.
clear.
I agree.
I hear what
And
you're
that's the
saying.
scenario we're talking
Carl,
about. It's just
I
that it was a
agree.
flight.
I
But
agree.
this is everyone's expectations, isn't it? So
No,
we
it's
don't
not.
know
It's not.
what's
You know what?
right and
Please,
what's wrong
please
because-
don't
so
speak for me.
I
It's
got-
not my
I got-
expectation.
I got plug talk. If I've got on my grafter stuff, shout out grafter.
Yeah.
Big up all the day. And I got my magnificence. I'm either wearing
Smelling sweet.
Arab man or Rosewood. And I'm doing the whole woo woo, take your Hakkasan.
That plug was
I don't
smooth.
give a fuck about that. Thank you. I don't even care if I'm not in another country. I'm doing all this shit to Hakkasan and everything like
Yeah.
that. We are smashing.
I've taken
You
it.
can't say that.
Yeah.
That's
No,
not
it's
good.
not forceful.
No, that sounds a bit. That sounds a
I'll
bit.
tell you
mad.
why.
That's
I'm not going to lie to you. While we're
Listen, we are
talking and all of that, I'm telling you everything that's going to go down.
Yeah, but
I'm
that's
on the
because.
filth.
But that's
I'm on
you.
filth.
Yeah,
I'm
but that's
letting
you-
you
Open it up
go
before we
all
but
the-
get
that's
there.
I'm
different.
opening up. Yo,
but
when you
even-
calm down,
even
I'm
if you
gonna,
say
you
that-
know what I mean? Blah, blah,
But
blah.
that is different.
even
You're
if you
making
say
it.
So
that-
if she says no, obviously I'll be pissed. But I'm
Yeah,
not
but
gonna
you would have
force it
made it-
on her,
You
but
don't have to pay
I'm
for
telling
everything
you,
to get home.
I'm telling you, I'm telling
You don't. No. My whole point is you don't.
What
The
I'm
point
what
is
I'm
not that he.
expecting.
The
Do you
point
get
is
me?
not he's saying he has to pay. My point is that's what he agreed to do. That's why I think it's wrong. That's the reason I think it's wrong.
You can agree, and
know
then
what's
you can
crazy?
say no.
What about
Of course.
if you fly a girl over and you just don't smash?
I won't be
What would
wasting
she
my
be
money.
saying?
Or what you want on it. That happens as well, you know.
I'm just saying, you know, like
she got a
you
free
flew her
holiday
over
then.
and you're just like, yeah, cool. You just took her a couple places and generally just did
That happens, bro.
She'll probably have something to say when she gets back.
Facts.
You get me? She'll have something, and that's
She's
it's
butters
when you
sometimes.
set your self expectations and you're disappointed, it hurts, innit? But obviously, this is in this situation or those kind of situations. This is the one expectation that if you ain't spoken about it, that can really only disappoint you. You can link up, you can fly
Yeah,
a girl
if you don't
over,
make things
and if she
categorically
comes up
clear-
and you don't go out, you ain't gonna get disappointed. If you end up not watching a film, you're not gonna get disappointed. But if you end up not doing this thing, then there's gonna be a form of disappointment because subconsciously, I think we all put in that expectation. Even when you feel you don't, I think there's a subconscious.
Let me explain
where
something to you, yeah?
almost, I'm not
in
saying,
the
I'm not saying that you
conversation
won't
that
get
we are
upset.
having.
I
Let me
mean,
explain something to you, bro.
you get
That
me?
I mean with my whole heart, yeah? If I am flying somebody out, let's just say, and I want to go to a comedy show, and they take the piss and they end up being late and I miss the comedy show, I'll be 10 times more pissed than if I didn't get sex. Because you are stopping me from doing something I want to do.
oh, so you
Seriously.
don't want to have sex then? That's your point.
It's not, sex is not that important to me. We'll have that conversation another time. It's not that big a deal. But when I'm saying I want to specifically do something, like I want to go watch a show or I want to go and do an activity, if you make me miss that, now I'm pissed. You're changing the course of my life and what direction I'm taking it in. I don't
Can I
like
ask you a
that.
question? One sec.
Yeah?
Is sex important to you in your marriage?
No, but ask me more
What?
questions.
Where the fuck did
Wait, stop. Wait. What do you mean though?
Like, do you want sex like 3 times a week?
So
or-
I would. This is the
get what
only.
I mean?
This is the only way I can answer this question. So my wife has no issue with me talking about anything. She
That.
does not like me talking about sex within our marriage.
Say
It's
no
the
more.
only thing. But
sex don't mean nothing.
no,
to you.
no,
That's
no,
what I'm saying.
no.
In your
It doesn't.
relationship,
No,
would it
see,
mean it?
you have to quote me correctly. It doesn't mean that much to me, is what I said. Not it means nothing. Because those are two different things. What I will say is, in my, you got to remember something. When I said I was going to get married to my wife, it is for life. So if me and my wife are not having sex 3 times a week, it doesn't mean there will not be a time in life where we start to have sex 3 times a week or 4 times a week or whatever it is. It's for life. So I'm not in no rush to ever do anything in a span of a lifetime. It's literally how I think. I know it sounds like bullshit, but this is who I am. as
No,
a
but you
person.
will get up.
you.
You're gonna get
Same
upset
thing.
at certain things, innit?
Yeah.
Because there is time.
Are you expect? Are you? Is sex? Does sex means a lot to you in a relationship?
Yes, it does.
Are you expecting a certain amount of time a week or?
I don't expect it. She expects it.
Oh shit!
You're in a good relationship, man.
Yeah, of course.
That's what I'm
It should be
saying.
Like that, right? Like it's as well. Like if your woman doesn't like want sex from you, I think it's kind of a bit mad.
Yeah, 100%.
Why?
Definitely.
Why?
Because it's that reassuring feeling of knowing that the attraction is still there, that she still finds you or still wants you that way. That's a nice feeling to know that actually
But what?
If you don't top it up and you leave it,
And it's quite it's quite worrying especially if they're sexually active. If they're sexually active, I'm saying it's quite worrying if they're not wanting or saying, especially if you haven't done it for quite some time, they're not there saying, baby, like, or trying to stick it on, man, or
there will never be
something that won't ring right with me, bro. Something will.
blowing her back out.
No. Listen.
So that Jerome's got her. And it's black.
It depends on how sexual you are. Like not everybody's as sexual as each other.
I
Yeah,
hate
yeah,
this
that's
still.
what I was saying.
Yeah,
Maybe
so-
if she's sexually active, I'm saying.
Yeah, but if she's sexually active and not feeling you, then actually you're in a marriage where that communication should be happening. So you should just be clear. But this is the world we live in.
No, but
Nothing's
look at what
clear.
Jada and Will Smith was talking
don't know
about. When
about
Jada
yeah.
turned around and said, "Well, I've got a high sex drive. Don't quote me, but to paraphrase, she was saying I've got a high sex drive, and but Will just didn't give it to me. He should know me. He should know. This is what she was
Hold on,
saying.
Let me.
No, but hear what? But hear this
Yeah,
now.
go on.
That's
No,
the
wait,
problem.
let him finish, please.
Because
What's
they
that,
weren't
yo?
having that.
Let him
Because
finish,
they
please.
weren't having that conversation.
smashing
Clearly,
Dutchies. You don't Dutchies
but then
with,
she clocked. But
Wait,
then she.
wait.
One sec, guys.
Let me catch my man.
But clearly, she then went on to say, like, but that was crazy thinking because why should he know and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? Which we all understand where she was going with that. But that was the conversation they weren't having. And this is what I'm saying. Sometimes you could be in a relationship and that's your assurance, blood, because you're not really one to turn around and talk about, baby, what? Do you enjoy our sex? Do you feel like you want more? You need to spice it up. We don't talk about, that's taboo. We just do it. You get me? And especially when
Because of that, a lot of people are with people they don't like.
100%,
of course.
100%.
But this is the
because they don't
problem.
want to talk about it. I'm not
Because people
disputing
don't
that.
want to have these conversations.
I'm not disputing that.
And we get married to people on the wrong basis. So if I'm going to, you got to remember marriage, you know what the problem is as well? Marriage is meant to be for life. In today's world, marriage is until I'm not feeling you no more.
Yeah, it's a fashion.
So you don't battle through things. So it's, you know what it's like, and this is going to sound dumb, but I mean this. Sometimes you might get a computer game that you are banging out and you love, and then you just not feeling it for a period of time, and then all of a sudden 6 months goes by and you want to play that computer game again. What people are doing now is in that period of 6 months where they don't like the game, they're breaking it and throwing it away. like they're never gonna want it again. People do not battle through the hardships of a marriage. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah, and you know what? I would have, yeah, and I agree with that, and I still kind of agree with that within reason. But as you know, obviously, I've come out of my marriage, and to hear something like that, I understand and respect why someone would say that. In the same breath, what I would say is that some people go through their life very unhappy, cuz expecting something that's broken to work through it.
Absolutely.
And just hear me, yeah. And they will work through it and say, you know, this is work, and then they're 60 and they're still going through certain battles or new battles, and they've gone through certain ones. And I'm not saying that there's a right way to a relationship, a wrong way. Should it be smooth flowing? I don't know. Or should there be little? I don't know. Cause what I do know is man is not supposed to be continuously unhappy. There's something wrong with that. And I'm just saying, I agree with marriage is supposed to, and people break. Yeah, I hear that. But sometimes people are just not happy, cuz. And people will stick
It's expectation and comparison.
in their unhappiness till they go to their grave. I'm not saying,
Expectation and comparison.
and I'm not trying to.
Breeds that. So I guarantee you, if a married couple had no virgins on either side, they'd last a lot longer.
If a married couple had no
friends on
People
either side.
interfere.
No interference,
Interfere.
basically.
No interference.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree. I don't know if I agree.
That you had didn't have no interference.
Had nothing to do. Well, obviously, there's always going to be interference because you got family and and no one's really here living the nunnery life. But what I'm saying is,
I'm just saying, interference is a big thing.
of course. But the
Outside
core of the
influence is
problems
bad.
is always you, though.
You would deal with.
Yeah, but the core of the problems is always you, blood. And that's
And what I'm
regardless
saying
of what
is
friends
that
are
you
around.
would deal with if it's just down to you to deal with it. But if your friends have to know you dealt with it, you don't want to deal with it. And it's the same with females. If they sometimes they might love someone enough to deal with certain things, but if their friends know about it, then they will make sure that they don't deal with it. And that's what I'm saying to you. Is like loads of things where even if you're not that bad,
I see.
You know what I would say to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I would say to that is, outside influence can play a role, but if I'm married to someone, outside influence is playing a role, then that is the issue.
Yeah.
So actually,
they should never have that.
So
kind of.
now, if you could be influenced by people outside of our marriage, I have an issue with that. So let's talk about that.
That's what I'm saying.
And to go back to something
I
you
got
said,
a bad boy song coming out with
Yeah,
that kind of.
absolutely.
You know, like,
Just putting that.
I believe of
Plug
why
in.
people break up is outside issues.
yeah, this is why I'm quite lucky in my marriage.
It's actually inside issues, but they attribute it to the outside, but it's actually within you.
So
They might need advice though. They might be just talking to their friends.
some people get terrible advice, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, but some girls that are in relationships.
Some people get terrible.
And they keep it a secret, and they stay in that relationship for 20 years.
So now they're not getting bad advice. You can't give advice to people that where you don't know what the issue is. So if people are not being open, they don't get bad advice.
Talking to people outside the relationship, they'll just stay in a bad relationship forever.
Then that's their business.
Or
Talk about it.
that's it.
But then you're saying that the problem is the majority of relationships break up is outside.
Influence.
It's outside influence.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the reason why she's even staying in that relationship is because she wants a man. And she doesn't want people to think she ain't got a man. She don't want her parents and her family to think she's a bit broken up with her man and she's single. There's so many of these
There's
things
so
of
many
why-
things,
of why
but people don't communicate with the person
As
they're
Kieran's
with.
saying, the problem starts inside, then it goes outside. So the problem is
It-
always inside.
Always.
It don't-
Sometimes it doesn't, bro.
Always.
it don't
Cuz
start
Sometimes it
outside.
doesn't.
if it becomes a problem, it's always from the inside, cuz. Because because you know that.
No,
The fact you allow that problem in has now become a problem. Now, even though it was the outside
But people
stimulus.
can change the view of something that you have.
Yeah.
So it sometimes.
But
can
that says
come
a
from
lot about
outside.
your character, about being pliable.
And
Like
this
you
is-
ain't got
this
no
is-
backbone. You
this is
just
what I'm
bend
talking
it.
about.
Yeah, well, you should have chosen.
But I want to go back to something
Yeah, go
earlier
on.
when you
Yeah.
responded and you said to me, sometimes you can be unhappy forever. Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't actually think human beings are meant to be monogamous.
I've heard you say that.
Yeah,
too.
I don't actually
Yeah.
believe that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I believe if you are unhappy, and the truth is you are unhappy in your relationship, and you need to get out, then cool. Divorce is something you can do in life.
Yeah.
However, I sometimes think the words of marriage need to be changed then, because you're not signing up to be happy. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know. You're signing up
Unfortunately,
to have a union. Yeah, spiritual
So
union.
basically, you're signing up
100%.
for richer, for poorer, for better, for worse,
100%.
sickness and health. That's what you're
100%.
signing, and this is the
100%.
problem with marriage.
Yes.
You're signing a contract.
Yeah.
Do you know what this contract
Yeah.
is doing? You're signing up to happily ever after, but happily ever after doesn't exist.
And it don't even exist. And you're probably there's many
That's
different
why Kim
reasons. As to,
Kardashian just had bare marriages, isn't it?
She's had bare relationships,
Bare marriages.
but not bare
How
marriages.
many marriages she's had?
I know of two.
What, the basketball player?
And Kanye West.
And
They're the
Kanye
only two I
West.
know
So
of.
what, Chris Humphrey's a basketball player?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't even know his name just because
That's funny.
Yeah, I
but she
agree
just
with
has
that.
bare man.
she does. So
But-
she started with 3T. That's how
Wow,
she
what
started.
Michael Jackson's?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Worked for her, though.
So Ray J never hit it first.
No, that 3T guy is due to come out with a. You know that?
Which one?
You know,
The main guy.
I would
No
do
way. The
anything.
sweetest looking one, bro. That.
to be honest, I don't know how Kim Kardashian ever
Romantic.
makes my
But
conversations,
she was
bruv.
having sex in 3T days. That's why I was in primary school.
But it's
Wow,
worked
I
for
didn't
her,
even
it's
know.
worked for her.
Yeah, each to their own.
Oh no,
You know
no,
what I mean?
it's work.
Fucked her.
It's-
Well, this is where I
it's-
want. This is where
It's work.
This is where I want to go.
Ain't that prostitution?
I rate it.
No.
I rate it.
No,
She's fucked her way to a billion.
No.
I rate it.
She didn't.
no.
She's fucked her way. The way that we.
The mum made her a billion.
What?
She made a sex-
So let me ask you. Let me ask you a question. Would you rate it if your not say your let's take that manifestation away, but would you rate it if your daughter
No,
if-
but I rate her.
so why would you rate her though?
I can rate.
That don't make sense.
I rate what she's done in it.
Don't let your family hear it. That's what you're saying.
But why has your standards dropped because it's somebody else?
She's taken a negative situation.
Yeah.
And made $1 billion.
You mean a normal
A
situation?
negative situation.
A
She
normal
just done
situation.
something a bit mad,
Normal.
a bit loose.
Video, sold it to a company for $1 million.
Yeah.
And she's made that $1 million into $1 billion.
And you rate that?
So do you know what I rate? I rate the journey between the $1 million and the $1 billion.
Would you say the same for your daughter?
No, it's a fair question. That's a fair question.
Listen to what I'm saying.
That's a fair question.
Listen to what I'm saying. Yeah. What I rate for someone else, it don't mean I'm gonna rate for myself. Like if.
So there's a conflict there.
Yeah, there's a conflict. There's an actual conflict.
No.
There is a conflict there.
Keith, that's like saying
I-
you're okay with gay men, but you're not okay with. I mean, you're not okay with gay men, but you're okay with gay girls. In principle, it's the same thing. You're conflicting. You're actually going against your own principle.
You get me wrong.
Okay.
I'm saying her journey between that $1 million she got for the video
Yeah.
and the $1 billion she's made, the journey in between.
I respect
Yeah.
it.
So
What's that? The crying, the tears.
business.
What
the
kind of
business.
tears? She get her back blown out by about 20, 50 man, bro.
Her dad is
Alright, number
OJ's
one,
lawyer.
listen,
That's all
listen,
she needed. If she
listen,
came up with her dad being
listen,
OJ's
listen,
lawyer.
listen.
The mum pimped her out.
Listen,
No, let him finish. Let him
she made
finish.
the $1 million off the video. Yeah. Off the back of that, she got a TV show. Off the back of that, she sells clothes, makeup, whatever she does.
But she
So
slept with her best friend's brother.
Bruv, it don't matter.
don't matter.
Girls have sex and get filmed for free.
Yeah.
And they're broke. Yeah.
And the fact that no one cares about this stuff, this is the problem.
What's the problem?
This is why we have the problem.
What's the problem?
Why?
Problem.
Why it's
What we
why girls
accepted.
think it's okay to just be flown out by man here? Why man think it's okay to just fly girls out and say, you know what, I'm not
listen,
giving you, you're not giving me sex.
Because if they're idol-
This is the problem, blood.
Actually,
Because our standards.
What is
the-
wrong? What is wrong?
I'm not saying it's
with a man
wrong.
flying a girl
I'm not
out?
saying it's wrong. I said this is a problem. I never said
Why
it's
is it a
wrong.
problem?
The reason why it's a problem because girls are dying. Women are
Girls
being
dying
exploited.
anyway. They get exploited anyway.
Yeah, I know,
It's not
cuz.
because man
I
flying-
know.
flying them out.
I know, but what I'm saying is it's starting to almost affirm and give an affirmative action and belief to girls, especially growing up girls who are growing up and seeing this, that this is something that's happening, thinking that this is what man should be doing. That's the kind of man that I want, who's got peas.
Yeah, go,
and you know what? That's
let him
okay.
think
That's okay. But there's danger in that. There's danger though, Keith.
If a girl
Because that's not normality.
If a girl
It's not normality.
No,
I'm just
what's wrong
saying.
with it? If
I'm not
a
saying there's anything
Hold
wrong
on.
with it.
girl-
I never said it's
there's
wrong.
a girl and her preference is a guy that's got a lot of
Yeah,
money.
She could do it.
cool.
Nothing
Of
wrong.
course.
If I like girls with big bums, there's nothing wrong with that.
Of
That's
course.
my
I'm not
preference.
disputing that.
So the girls
That's
with flat
completely
bums,
different.
that's
That's-
not
I
okay
respect
over there.
that.
Bro, that's not dangerous.
None of it's dangerous. It's an attraction.
You see,
It's an
you
attraction.
see Tinder? Dangerous.
You can be
Flying
attracted to
out.
money.
Dangerous.
Why is it dangerous?
But what's not dangerous
Why is
then?
it dangerous?
What's not dangerous?
Yo,
Why
boy.
is it dangerous, bro? I don't
So
So
that-
one second. One second. Okay, so
Go on.
I've called you.
Let me
Yeah.
ask this question. 'cause
Go
you
on,
asked me, what's not
sorry.
dangerous?
What's not dangerous is what I'm
Courting
asking.
is not dangerous. You see, we're in a time of dating. There was a time where courting was a thing.
What's courting? Help me.
When
You
you caught a girl, do you know when you caught someone?
You meet, go out, eat
meet,
dinner,
go
drop
out,
them, you go off. You
meet
leave.
their parents.
Yeah.
Courting is meeting people
For months,
family,
years,
friends.
whatever.
Yeah, like you're meeting.
That was in the 80s.
No, but hold on. Wait.
That's happening.
That's
It's only
happened.
now.
But what?
That
What?
ain't meeting
What?
parents until you get the
What? I can't. No, hold on.
Talking about.
I can't.
I don't know what this guy's saying.
I can't do everything
met
you
no
just.
parents.
How many parents have you met?
Hold on.
How many parents
Hold
have
on.
you
One
met?
second.
I've met
One second.
all of my ex's parents.
If you slept with 100 girls, how many of their parents you met?
Oh, I'm not talking about sleeping. We're not talking about.
percentage.
He's talking about courting. He's not talking about beating. He's talking
So
about.
what I'm
courting.
saying is, you can court, if that's the how you say it,
It's old school.
and then end up with an abuser.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It can still
Yeah.
happen. Everything's dangerous, you know.
Yeah. But
I'm saying,
Yeah.
courting has a different process to dating and flying someone else.
100%. But
what I'm saying.
what I'm saying is, there's danger in everything.
yeah, we know this. We know this. See.
But there's no, you know, there's no real rules to life.
No, I know, but jumping off a bridge or walking across the bridge is two different things.
No. But jumping off a bridge
Yeah.
is you are actually causing the harm. You know
So
that when you
flying
jump
out
up,
to
you
someone
don't
you
know.
don't know.
You don't know. That's not what you see. What you're seeing is all of the positives that come with flying out. Jumping off a bridge, you know what you're doing. You know you're crashing to your death. What people are doing is they're seeing a world that says a man will fly me out, wine and dine me, and then
And they know-
I will have a good experience. And they know there's a danger that comes with it.
Yeah, they
but
know,
people take
and they're
those
very
risks.
serious.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Danger in anything. You can still land in the water. You can jump off a bridge.
100%.
At least,
And you
at
still
least if you're
survive.
flying a girl out, it's straight business. I'm flying you out. We're doing this. You're going
Yeah, but
home.
Keith,
You might not ever return home. Just know you might not go back home. You know.
Straightforward. It's straightforward.
Just
not
know
straightforward.
you
because
might
this,
not
this
straightforward.
scenario has showed you it's not straightforward.
Come on, you see the
It's
news
better that-
and all
listen,
these
listen.
girls that are
It's
gone
better
missing.
that-
how many girls are going missing?
Listen.
Yeah,
It's a Tinder swindler, you know.
Better that
I know.
than you got a girl.
All right, teach me.
Like, say there's a man and my intention is
Teach
just to
me.
fuck you.
Yeah.
What?
Raw.
Bruv, let the man talk.
What?
Let the man talk.
I say, as a man, you don't know.
Come on.
Say that.
You lot gotta get past this.
It's recorded.
You lot gotta
As a
get
man,
past
yeah,
this. Come on.
No,
I
we're
meet a
playing.
girl.
Uh-huh.
I just
Okay.
wanna fuck her.
Thank you.
But because we're in the courting stages, I'm taking her out for 5 dates. I'm making her think it's more than that. Then after 5 dates, I fuck her and drop her
That's
out.
not courting.
It's court. It's she thinks she's being courted.
That's drawing.
No, she thinks she's being courted.
But it's not courting. Though.
Yeah,
No,
but she thinks.
Yeah, but what you're
But
doing
the
is you're swindling her, basically.
Yeah. And on the other side, I talk to a girl. I say, look, let's just have some fun. I'm gonna fly out to Miami. We're gonna fuck. You're gonna go home. That is better than stringing a girl along and fucking her. and
Of
dropping
course
her
it's
in
better.
Oh, yeah,
Of course
yeah.
it's better in terms of
Say that like
you
that.
being honest about
yeah,
it. But
Yeah, let's go. And
So
fuck
Yeah.
if you got the P, if you got the
Do you know what it
P,
is, though?
people will do it.
Do you know what?
You know
I
what?
honestly think it is?
and this is
I ain't got no experience.
I think
No,
it's
no,
a-
no.
I
But
think-
what I'm-
Don't put man in the hot seat like that.
Hey yo,
Don't put man in the hot seat
you know
like
what I
that.
think though? Because
That's what I said,
between
I don't know.
us, yeah, we're from a certain generation, innit? So someone in this generation might not feel anything wrong with me getting flown out and yeah. But we come from the, we're
You
getting
getting flown out? Oh, the
me.
Okay.
Oh, hopefully I get flown. I don't know. Whatever.
If someone wants to fly me out, I'm going, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. Imagine
Go on, bro.
What I'm trying to say,
I'm
yeah.
going, bro.
I would go.
But
I'm going, bro.
But what I'm saying is, like, for me, the world has just gone crazy.
yeah, man,
Why?
It's gone crazy.
Why,
really
why,
has.
why has it gone crazy?
What
it
was
really has.
what was good is now bad, and what is bad and what thing. Some
Why?
man trying to hang on to their youth in it, and you just
Like
stop
when our
that.
parents used to say,
You know what I'm trying to
What,
say?
you know what? When our children grow up,
it's even our
you know what?
parents say, what's this rap music you're listening to?
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
know what? Yeah, but you know what? When
Why?
our children grow up, cuz,
Yeah.
you see all of this stuff, all of this shaggery that's going on, this new age stuff. Watch how much of a problem it's gonna be.
It's gonna be a massive problem.
Why?
You can see,
The
blood.
way we
Can I
grew up
lighten
was a
it up?
problem as well. Every generation
Bruh,
has a problem.
one second,
We
wait,
know,
wait,
but
I'll
I'm
go on,
just
go on,
saying
Trish,
it's a-
go on,
Let me
Trish.
lighten it up. If you fly a girl over, yeah, how long should the sex be?
How long does sex be?
However, I lost.
However long a man
2
wants.
minutes. It could be 30 seconds. I don't know. It could be 45
This
minutes.
is the problem.
It depends.
There is no romance.
I can't
This
control
is
that.
I'm flying you over to
What
beat.
romance? Yeah, but it's a
But
There
man,
ain't no romance.
transaction.
We might go out and go to a
and
girl,
you
grab a
lot all
food.
from this era.
They want fun.
right.
They don't want
We're
romance.
all from this era.
It's madness.
You chat to a girl, yeah, and you try to get a little picture or anything like that.
No.
And then
Don't speak for me.
When you get that picture, you're gassed. Do you get what I mean?
Don't speak for me. I
Nowadays,
don't
you
ask
just
for no
go on the
picture.
Instagram and you can just see everything that's going on.
Yeah, but the world is
You
changing.
got everything ready to go. Like, so
you-
there's hardly any questions to answer.
That's cool.
Or do you do like seafood?
Yo, we're lighting in
That's
the
called
mode. How
branding,
long? You
that's
said
Hey, yeah.
You said
Huh?
30 seconds.
What? It depends on
Yeah,
how
but you got
exciting
30
exciting it is. You
Nah,
never
man,
know.
we're spending days, blood. There's no way it's gonna just.
Oh, bruv, I
the
don't
point?
know. Don't even know how to answer that question. I'll just be real.
That's not even a flight.
So,
That's just
however-
normal, blood. I'm not
30
trying to
seconds
just
could
give
be
it
an hour.
So we're not always in control of that.
Yeah, no, that's dead. And you know what?
Money's long enough. Why
You know what? I'm not that person to even fly. I've done that. I've done that once. I've flown a.
Go out. Cuz, really?
No, I'm joking. But I'm saying there was once I considered it. But
You did it. So
no, I didn't. I didn't.
You did, man.
Just said you did.
You man know me. You man know me. You know I've never flown a girl out. You get me? Anyway, there's a girls who's come over from abroad, obviously, that we've linked up or whatever. But I've never put my peas to go and. No, not necessarily.
But if I wanted to, I would. if I wanted to, I would. I've taken people out with no expectation.
Yeah, and you know what?
I don't know what this expectation is.
Yeah. But listen.
Sorry?
You said.
As a married man, I have been out with a lady and paid. Yes. Yes.
Your wife.
Sorry?
Not your wife.
As a married man, it's like you lot don't listen. As a married man, I have been out with a lady and paid.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
have done that.
Yeah, that's blessed.
Friend, colleague, whatever you want to call it in the world.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong
What
with
I'm saying to you is these things happen. There's no expectation that comes with it. The expectation you have in your brain is a madness.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
I'm a categorically clear person. If we're not making things clear, then I don't have any expectation. So the last week I was here, when I tell a man I want to be here at 8, and then I'm not here at 8, you might activate me not being happy with something. But if a man says to me between 8 and 9, and he turns up at 1 minute to 9, I'm not vexed if I was here from 8 o'clock. Like, because we're not being categorically clear. But this is why I frustrate a lot of people in life, because I ask that categorically clear question all the time. What are we doing? When are we doing? That's what I'm like.
Yeah,
So-
you are.
Like, that's what I'm like.
Yeah.
Otherwise, but once you have agreed and signed on the lines to say this is what we're doing, that's what I expect, because that's what I will do for other people.
You're
And
saying,
expect-
you're saying if you was talking to a girl, that was say like from Miami,
Yeah.
and you agreed that you're having sex, you're gonna fly her over and have sex, and she came here, that you're expecting the sex no matter what.
No. So if I have made an agreement that I'm going to have sex, I expect it. But if I don't get it, it doesn't change my character. It's not like nothing.
upset, you wouldn't be
Nothing
upset.
is like that important to me.
You wouldn't be upset.
Inflation, bro.
Nothing. But listen, if I'm forking out the money, it means I could afford it.
All right, let me ask you this: if a girl was insinuating and giving you all the signs, saying, "Yeah, we're gonna do it," blah blah blah, and you meet up, take her out for dinner, you go for drinks, and so on and so forth, spend peas and so on. You go back and then she says no, which is she's entitled to.
Look
She
at my
meets
face.
you
Look
once
at my
and then
face.
went to our
Now you've made an
friends.
agreement.
Look
There's
at my
almost
face.
been an agreement.
Look at my face.
Go
I
on.
don't care, Karen.
You wouldn't
But
care
you
anyway.
care about time, but not about. This is what I'm saying.
Right,
Because time's
because
more important than
time
I
is
guess.
more important to me.
So because it's time, is there anything else you care about?
Loads of things.
Okay.
But,
But
in that,
not
what I'm
sex.
saying, no. I'm not saying I don't care about sex. I'm saying it doesn't.
I'm getting a different picture painted.
No.
Maybe I'm not.
He's saying he's not put it in such an important place where it's gonna make him change how he moves.
You can change your mind.
You might even be a bit annoyed, but he'll just say, "Cool."
But that's what, because that's what I'm like
That's what
with
I'm taking.
most things in life.
So if you and I know you don't
Yeah,
like to
yeah.
speak about it, but if you and your missus had agreed to say yes, this is
It's
our
not-
date
it's not
night.
like- it's not-
sorry,
I don't
sorry.
want to speak about it, it's my wife,
Yeah, I
but
know.
go
So
on.
feel
would
free
prefer
not
me
to
not to.
answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
But I'm saying you've had a nice night and so on and so forth, and you've had that conversation, and you've had that conversation prior, saying like tonight it's gonna be a mad thing, and she's like, yeah, I'm on it, blah blah blah. And she ends up getting too drunk or whatever and ends up falling asleep. You're not going to get upset about that.
What, I don't have
'Cause
another.
you've weird
I don't
yourself
have
up.
another expected 50 years on the planet.
I know
where I can
this,
do
but
that.
it's tonight.
But that's my brain,
Carl,
Karen.
I'm not
You're asking me to change the concept
this
of
is
my
what I'm saying.
thinking.
That's why I don't think you do care about sex, because if it was something else that you cared about, you would have made a problem about it.
No.
It would have been a problem.
No.
I'm trying to understand, bro.
No, because I
I'm trying to
don't get that
What about your
heated.
missus? What about your missus? You've agreed to take her out. You've wined and dined her. You've done the most. Are you pissed if you don't get sex?
Nah, not with my missus. Never been that way.
You?
Even with a girl, even with
I might not be,
a
but-
date or.
but I've never really been in that position, but I know I've been in this position in the past where I'm like, there's an argument. You know, like there's an argument. You probably wanted sex before the argument, and now the arguments happen. I'm not really easily. I'm easily turned off.
Yeah, me too. I can easily switch off. And you know what?
So if someone comes and hesitates to me and I've flown them over, all I'm gonna do is diss myself. That's the kind of person I am. Like, if
What am I
if
doing?
read it-
Flying this motherfucker over?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I read
All
it,
I want to do is get my money back.
if I read it,
Really?
I'm gonna diss myself. I'm not gonna tell her nothing. I ain't gonna tell her nothing. I'm saying, but I'll be like, why did you even? You promised yourself you wouldn't.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do these things. But
Yeah.
there's different things. Like, alright, let me ask you. Can I ask you another question? Like, what do you think of threesomes in a relationship?
What, your actual girl?
Yeah.
Each of their
Nah.
own.
That's dangerous, man.
Each to their own.
Yeah, each to their own, but it's dangerous.
But if it was supposed to be,
You're opening up a whole different can of.
No, only reason I'm asking because see that all that flying off people over thing. Imagine you and your girl flying someone over.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's a different scenario now, isn't it?
It is, but
Same thing.
same
So
thing.
the
It
only
doesn't really change
The only
anything.
reason I brought that in is because I'm saying, if you was to have a threesome with your partner, what would be the best way?
I don't know.
It would have to be a stranger that I probably would never want to see again. Yeah, I know.
Disclaimer for everyone's part.
I ain't trying to see that stranger's face again. If we're doing this, I ain't trying to see her face again. She
I was
needs
about
to.
to say, because you said stranger, I thought you.
Why would you attribute that to a man?
Another man.
Why you not?
I'm like, Ross.
Because
Who's hurt?
I just think no one's hurt, but I just think when you do that in your relationship, you open yourself up to a lot of dangers.
Disappointment.
To a lot of dangers. She might, if she's still around,
A lot of
she might start
disappointments.
catching something. You know what I mean? Start catching not
no,
feelings or
no,
catching
no.
a sexual desire she never had before, or I might even start. And I just feel like it's just dangerous, more danger than.
I think if you love someone,
What threesomes?
if
I
you
like the
love
idea
someone,
of it.
I don't want no one touching my girl.
I think I would have to be the extra blood.
What do you mean? You'd have to be the extra.
He would be the one getting flown out.
I couldn't have be.
No. He would be the one. He wants to be flown out.
No, I'm saying I would have to be the extra. Who
The
gives
He
one
would have to
that's
be
not in
being
the
flown out.
give me two gal, you give me or whatever. I would.
You couldn't have a girl doing stuff to your girl.
Would you have your girl have a threesome?
I don't know. It's a bit mad because I know women know
Your
what
girl.
they want, innit? Women know women.
What, a girl's doing stuff with my girl?
You're having a threesome.
No, I'm saying
It's a bit
with two
techie
girls.
still.
Yeah.
What the fuck's wrong with that?
If that girl's yamming your girl out to
I want her
December
to do it, that's-
and she's making noises that she
You know. Let me explain something. Let me explain. People.
I can't do that.
See,
People are
you'd be
different.
jealous of a girl giving you
If I hear when I'm
just
doing
my
it with
girl,
my girl, and then I'm hearing woo, there's
My
a
girl.
problem.
So you actually be jealous
There's a
of
problem.
I'm jealous of
Crazy.
anyone touching my gal, blood.
If I love my girl, that
Anyone
the
touching my gal. A gal, another.
Why me?
Hey, I'm being serious. I'm being serious, bro.
How can you be jealous of another girl?
I'm being serious, bro.
I swear, Dan.
I'm being serious.
talk,
Not
man.
jealous. I'm not saying jealous. What I'm saying is, yeah, maybe it is jealous.
Yo.
Maybe it's jealousy, but it's not that kind of jealousy like a man jealousy. I'm saying it's a jealousy of like no one should be.
Not me. I'm-
No, bro. This is how free the world is now. This
Yo.
is.
Wait,
I swear to you.
say your girl
Trips.
wants to.
Hey, listen, I'm a freak, yeah? Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying there's certain rules, blood. And I know certain man might think I don't have rules, but man has rules. And no one's touching my missus, blood. No one can touch my gal.
No,
I'm sorry.
So you're not.
I'll tell you that
Not
for
even a
free.
buff girl.
bro.
No,
I
no
promise
pink
you,
gal.
yeah.
You're not gonna bring another
No,
pink gal
I
in the room.
promise. What?
Huh?
Another what?
You're not gonna bring another pink gal in the room.
You know what? I would have to be buzzing, bro. I would have to be licked.
Oh,
Cuz-
Lit.
his
What I'm
tune
saying, what I'm
started to
saying,
change.
I would have to be lit.
There was a series. It's called Open House.
I don't know it. Don't
You
know.
see
What's
that?
that, Matthew? What's that?
Oh, when the couples were going into this house and they're trying to explore and have threesomes and that. Right, I promise you, the girl wasn't on it.
Wasn't? Did you
Yeah,
say?
wasn't on it, but she's doing it to make him happy.
Yeah.
Right? They picked the girl. I swear to you, I was watching it. I said, "Yo, this man can't handle it."
Doesn't know what he's doing.
No, he's not. He can't handle it because the way how he loves his
You give
girl.
everyone 60 seconds.
He could have handled it.
I'm
Anyway, they
60
done the
seconds.
thing now.
60 seconds.
They done. So they've picked the girl. They've gone in the bedroom, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
The gal and the other girl start kissing. Blah 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 blah. The girl start yabbing at the girl now. This girl is making business. Cause he's trying to get involved.
You just can't get.
They're not interested in him
See
no
what I'm
more.
saying?
Bro.
All gone.
I'm surprised at you. You lot
Cause
I'm surprised.
wait, Tricks.
Hey, listen.
Tricks, I
You
promise
man,
you, yeah.
you man are some jealous guys.
He couldn't get no.
No,
I'm
you know what?
jealous. I don't give a fuck.
No, what do you mean let your.
As I
Bruv.
said, yeah,
Let your
you're
girl
jealous
live.
of the missus. Are you mad?
The thing is, we wouldn't attribute this to our own daughters or our family
worst
blood.
thing,
This
the
is the
worst
problem.
thing.
This is the
Yeah.
contradiction of our lives.
The man could've
No, it
put
is.
all-
It is blood.
I don't
It
want
is.
daughters to do what I do. I'm a man.
No, but I'm saying, what I'm saying is we would attribute it to certain areas. You get me? And I respect it. Everyone entitled to their own. But what I'm saying is, of course man has a form of jealousy. If a man come and try and drill my girl, I'm not going to get jealous and start getting all mad. I'm going to let my girl handle unless man oversteps the mark. What I'm saying is, it's okay to have jealousy. But when you're coming now and you're touching my gal
but
in a
see-
sexual, intimate way,
We're saying this is the scenario.
it's not happening.
Say the
Your
person
girl-
makes your girl come quicker
Your
than you do.
girl
None of that would bother me.
and
Yeah.
says, "There's a girl at my workplace,
Yeah.
Samantha,
Yeah,
buff thing.
yeah.
I want us to. We spoke about it. I want us to fuck her.
You're
Your girl wants it.
Hold on, you're changing the scenario.
No, that's the scenario.
He
That's the
doesn't want
scenario.
it because he's saying if another person is touching his partner,
Your girl wants it.
yeah, but he don't want it.
That's a
So you're gonna
business.
say no.
And she's no longer my
You're
girl.
gonna say no.
He don't
Are
want
you
it.
gonna say no?
Yes, I am. Because you know what? I can get that threesome anywhere
Okay,
else.
okay.
Keith,
So when
man's got.
you say no-
That's not a problem.
All right. So when
What
you
I'm
say
saying
no,
is, with my gal, who I'm trying to settle down with,
that's fair enough.
that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm
When
gonna
he
get.
says
I
no,
wouldn't do it with.
What do you think the outcome of that's gonna be?
No, but my question.
That relationship's
No,
over.
bro. Well, then
Your
maybe
girl
she ain't
wants
made for me. Maybe
Your
she
girl
ain't made
wants
for me
to
then.
explore.
Maybe she ain't
gotta
made
go.
for me
Say
then.
no.
Maybe
Yes,
she
you
ain't
gotta go.
made for me then.
You know in my
Maybe this one ain't made
He's
for
gotta
me.
go.
You know, in my head, yeah, if my missus wants Chinese and I don't want it, and the scenario you just gave, they're all in the same category.
Yeah, she's still gonna eat Chinese.
No. She's still get no.
that's right,
That's no. That is the scenario in which you're painting. That's not necessarily true.
Yes, cool.
No.
Go on.
I mean, we're just in the middle of it's just a podcast. Don't worry. You know.
You know what? Trips, you should bring her to answer the question.
What the fuck? You don't invite girls into your bedroom, but you want to invite girls into the podcast.
Yeah, it's supposed to. That scenario. That scenario's okay. That's.
Hey, listen.
Sorry. Answer the question. Trips, answer the question. You
You should have made that come in and sit down.
Go on, what's he
That
saying,
wasn't
Oti?
disturbed.
Hey, Trips, you reckon you could get someone? It would be good.
Yeah, it would be good actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Knock on the door, knock on the door.
Thank you.
What I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I was saying. What was I saying?
All right. Well, I'll be. Yeah, come take a seat, please. One of you, anyway. Come. Just quickly, just to get your mindset on.
I am gonna warn you because they are having a conversation.
No stress, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but if you don't want to be on camera, it's fine. We can
This is
say your
this
voice.
is
You don't wanna be on camera?
this is a sex-based conversation. Just so you know what you're walking into. It's a sex-based conversation we're having right now.
Well,
And
no,
just so you know, I don't want you to exactly. I don't want you to come in here and we hit you off
walk
guard
in,
like
you know.
that. So
What about
No,
sex?
so basically, this is where we're at.
you can
So
say hello, but
Let's see.
the concept is that the scenario that was put out was, if your missus is,
First one. Get in the first one.
what was the first one?
Right now.
The flying out.
Okay, so yeah, all right. So the concept was obviously. So obviously, you know, you saw that recent social media hype where my man's flown out my girl over. I'm not sure if you have seen it, but he's flown her over overseas or from a different state. She's come over, not giving up the nunny, obviously. He's upset, ended up cancelling her, sent her home and said, look, you need to pay for your own ticket. Now, first and foremost, how do you feel about that? Do you think, like, what's your general perception on that in general?
Clearly the relationship or whatever they had planned wouldn't last, because if it's based just on sex, then
Yeah. So it was
Yeah.
based but clearly on sex. There was no
Yeah.
relationship kind of thing.
is he flying me out
Yeah, he's flying you out.
and he just wants sex from me?
Well,
Well,
maybe
you
you
don't
might
know.
not even had that
No, your
conversation,
friends,
but there's
you're-
a subconscious.
There's a little relationship between these, though.
So what, you're trying to say there should be an expectation of sex because
Ah,
you flew me out?
no.
asking what your opinion is.
I'm doing what I want to do. If I want to have sex with you, cool. But if I've seen you and you're just there, nah. I'll take the flight and go. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you.
And if I turn around and said to you,
Nobody asked
okay,
you to buy the ticket.
yeah, but we ain't had the sex talk.
Yeah.
We never said that you was gonna have sex. We ain't put that out
Then
there.
it's not
But
happening.
but subconsciously, you know, probably most men are probably thinking it. Even though it might not happen, we respect it. You get me? But if it's come to the point now where we're speaking and you said, look, I'm not on this sex thing, and I've said, all right, cool, you pay for your own flights back. How you feel about that?
Trash.
Broken the agreement now.
Yeah, it's trash.
There wasn't an agreement to begin with. Trash.
Okay.
Don't you think it's dangerous for females to fly away as well to people they don't really know?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that
absolutely.
and this
Absolutely. No,
about all of that
absolutely.
happening
It's
now?
dangerous. That's why
Yeah,
the
I
best
think-
thing to do is that if the
Would you
sex
would you
was
still
happening-
would you still take the
You
risk?
should have spoke. You should have spoke.
Lacerated.
Me personally,
I
no. Men are scary. I'm sorry. No,
Men
I'm
are
sorry.
scary.
Sorry.
She didn't say that.
She not
I'm
lying.
listening.
She didn't say that. She said she'll go.
I'm a bit impulsive though. That's why.
I'm not saying- I'm not
I'm a
saying you're not
risk
allowed-
That's
taker.
mad though. I think that's mad.
I'm
But
not
I'm
saying
not
you're
gonna
not
go
No,
blindly.
but the
I'll
girl-
take money
girls
with me.
within
or
her
something.
rights.
But you're gonna see what the guy looks like, innit? Like you don't got WhatsApp, Instagram. So
No,
you're
no,
gonna
but-
see that.
catfish.
Are you gonna have a little?
But she said
Do
she'll
men-
go.
do men
The whole
catch
point.
fish
Yeah,
women?
they do.
Yeah, of course.
Melrose and
What-
Yes.
What you saying, sis? What are you saying over there?
I personally wouldn't go.
Is that because of your own standards, values,
I
morals?
just think it's too fast to be catching a flight. with
Okay.
someone that I don't know.
So
I
I've
don't see that
I've known you
as
for
a
6 months now, and we've just talked. You've seen my face. We've been on FaceTime, and I'm trying to fly you.
FaceTime.
Like you've seen my face. You can see that I exist.
Okay.
I'm real. I'm who I say I am. And now I've said to you, I want you to come over to the States, for example.
I think if there's a bit of rapport there, I have to go by how I feel.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of variables in that. If our conversations are consistent, we're having. Good
And if we've been
conversation-
touching on the conversation of like, flirtation, sexual innuendos and all of that, would you expect there to be some kind of
I think you
sexual
just can't-
intimacy?
I just think you can't put expectations on people.
No, you can't. And I think-
Depending, just because you flew me out, you can't have the expectation that
That
I
you're
have
gonna
have
sex
sex
with
And
you.
you guys
Mhm.
don't
They
have
don't
to
Okay.
expect
for
each
sex
other.
either.
No, absolutely
No.
not.
Okay.
was
Sex
that?
should be a cherry on the top. It shouldn't be like the
There's no
bare minimum.
expectation.
No.
I'm not flying to America to have sex with you.
I can have sex with someone next door. Why should I fly across the road?
But I'm fine with you
trust.
saying you won't fly to America.
you
to
go.
have sex with you.
And if
But
I'm
will
sex,
you-
you're telling me I need to pay for the own ticket.
But will you
Never
fly
fly.
to America?
Forbid.
But my question is,
Thank you.
would you
Never
fly
seen
to
me again.
America
Yeah.
if you were feeling someone that you haven't met before and felt comfortable enough to go and have a date with them?
I've never met them before.
You never met them before,
Wait,
And there's no
Because they're in
rapport.
America.
and you wouldn't go.
Why? No, as in, do they live in America? Are they
They
American?
live. They're American, and you built rapport over the
So
the
you
internet.
dating online? Is it
You've
long
been dating
distance?
online.
Yeah.
Would you
No, I
now
won't do
fly out to America if they're flying you out?
We've got to
Free of
meet
charge.
sometime.
We've got to meet sometime. Are you
True,
going
but
to
I'm
go?
not doing a long distance unless I have like career plans
Okay.
that I'm gonna live in America.
Yeah.
So it starts
Do you know what I
there.
mean? Like, unless I think, oh, it's viable, then.
If,
yeah,
what
I
if you
would,
start to
'cause-
believe it's viable?
No, it's
You
not
would.
viable. What am I
Would you
doing
allow
then?
someone to fly
And you
you
have
out?
to be intentional as well. I'm not flying out just because it's a free flight. Do I see a future with you? Am I going to?
That's what I'm
consider-
saying.
This is
And I
this
wouldn't,
is the
because
question I'm
it's
asking.
like,
You're good
This
looking,
is
it
the
doesn't
question
mean
I'm
I'm
asking
gonna
you.
go.
We got some real sisters.
No,
in
no, no.
the
What I'm
building.
asking.
Back to
I'm
the metal
saying-
podcast.
We got some real sisters in the building, yeah? Not no, hey, Cardi B, I'll do your sister, your brother, and whoever, auntie. That's real sisters.
Well, why are we hating on Cardi B?
We like Cardi. We like Cardi. We like
I don't
We
know.
like Cardi.
I don't know what just
Don't
happened
get
to him.
mad.
That was new.
Stay away
like
from the
Cardi.
Cardi.
That was
Throw
new.
you from that question to the latest question that we're asking,
Okay.
and it's threesomes in a relationship.
It's what?
Threesomes in a relationship.
Okay, what about them?
Is there a way they can work?
Are they dangerous or are they cool? Safe.
It's all about communication. If there's
Is it a one-off
communication
thing?
there, do you know what I mean, between everyone's happy to explore
Your man's
that.
come to you for this one time only and said to you, look, Shugs, today, I'm feeling mad today. I want to bring someone to you.
And so
We
another
don't know
girl.
him. I don't know him. Yeah, I don't know her. You don't know her. But I'm in my
Would
thing
you bring
today.
another man on my
Okay,
turn?
if it was another.
What would you prefer?
No, hold on. He was landing with
What would you
his
prefer? What would you
No, hold
prefer?
on. He was landing. He said
Go
his
on,
name
go on.
Shugs, right? You're landing with your scenario.
I said Shugs.
Shugs, sorry.
That's what I
Shugs.
called you. Yeah.
So you want two girls? So you
Just say yeah. Okay, I've said
What
two
would you
girls.
prefer?
Oh,
I'm asking you,
yeah.
what
If
would
you prefer, all right.
Is this a marriage
What
or a
would you
relationship?
prefer?
We're in a good
I'm just getting the technical
good relationship.
right.
Good relationship.
Hello?
Not marriage.
It's a good, strong relationship.
Strong
What would
relationship.
you guys prefer?
As I said before, I'm impulsive,
girls,
so I would
two
try.
guys.
But
Neither.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try with a man. If you're not on it, then we're not doing the girl thing.
So you wouldn't do the girl, but you would do the man.
No, I'll do the girl if we're doing the
you're
man.
doing it.
Okay. And you're okay to what that could open up.
Yeah. I just feel like in this life, you have one life.
Interesting. Yeah, I
Yeah,
respect
one
it.
life.
I respect that.
That's just me, though.
I respect that.
Ladies,
Ladies,
they're gonna say no.
fair enough.
Would you invite another man into your relationship?
So why would you invite another
He wouldn't even invite a woman.
Listen,
We
tell
had
you
this
something, yeah?
conversation. He said he wouldn't invite a woman.
I said
You're
what?
too jealous. You said you wouldn't invite a
Oh,
woman.
okay,
You're too
yeah.
Could you
jealous.
imagine another man shoving his dick
hey,
down your
listen,
girl's
listen.
throat?
That ain't happening.
Whoa!
See, and this is why we're not having these conversations. This is why we're not having this conversation. And you know what? That's real talk.
Why?
That's real talk.
Why?
No, I can't ever imagine that.
Doesn't matter.
I can't
Why?
ever
Hold
imagine
on,
that.
hold
If
on.
I'm
Do you know
honest.
what?
I think it's
Do you know the
very
concept that?
important
Go on,
to
sorry.
just have an open conversation of what type of relationships you want from the beginning. If it's even a possibility
Yes.
that your mind can go there,
Yes.
have a conversation.
Let's have that
What do you think
conversation.
of monogamy? What do you
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Just have a conversation. conversation.
100%.
You
But
can't be with someone long term and then randomly say, let's have a threesome. That should be someone's understanding.
you should have known that from as time's gone on,
you
innit?
can't just drop that in.
Communication is very important in the beginning because I think some things go without saying and you assume, and then now your partner's now said, "Oh, can we try this?" And you're not even that type of person. But if you discuss that at the beginning,
Yeah, and I think sometimes it's hard to find that communication because we brought up the story of Jada and Will, innit? When Jada's turned around in that interview with Ellen, I think not Ellen, some other white lady. Anyway, she's turned around. That sounded racist, innit?
That sounded racist.
I can't be racist anyway. Anyway, forgive that.
Why
So
can't
they
you be
say-
racist?
She's
So
white.
they
She's
say-
white.
Because I'm black.
Yeah.
I don't have the power to be racist.
Yeah.
I could be prejudiced and talk on how I face, but I don't
That's
have the
what
power
racism
to be
is.
racist.
Done.
Anyway,
What you do?
No, you don't. Allow it,
guys
man.
are
bruv, that's a
Allow
whole nother.
Of
Bruv, anyway,
course you do.
Are you guys in relationships?
I'm happily married.
no.
You're married.
I'm happily
No.
married.
Happy to marry.
I
He's a
am.
bad man still.
Yeah.
You don't we enjoy this
No,
guy.
9 years on September the 1st.
Rod, 9 years.
No. Sorry, I haven't been married for 9 years. Been with her for 5 years on September the 1st.
Same man, same difference.
Black love. We love to
It's
see it.
inspirational.
assume, but
So,
Yeah,
what you're saying?
she's
that-
assumed wrong as well.
Oh, is your wife white?
But as I was saying,
No, it's not for me.
Shane, those applause, they take them back.
Not that, but
Black love.
You know, kill me. That is funny. That is funny. They said black love.
And the thing is, when you were saying it, I was like, but how do you like?
I need some aircon,
I
man.
said I was like,
That is funny.
Love is love.
That is funny.
Of course, love is love.
But mate, listen, you know me already.
love is
Yeah,
you don't give a shit about anything.
yeah, you know me already.
Love is love. We know love is
You
love.
know me already.
No, it's just the assumation.
It's black love.
It's the assumation.
I wasn't even gonna put that out there.
Black love.
Yeah, that was a good one.
There you go.
Anyway, it's still a blessing.
Good luck. The mortgage is paid.
Still, indeed, it's a blessing. Same way. Anyway,
What are you saying about Jada
yeah.
and
So
Will?
we were saying the idea, obviously, when Jada's turned around and said, "Oh well, you know, as the relationship went on." To paraphrase, this isn't what she said, but she said, as the relationship went on, obviously, Will Smith wasn't necessarily like Will weren't tending to my sexual needs, to my sexual, you know, my sexual desires. And then she went on to say, but he should have known that. Now, this is what I'm talking about, the communication thing. A lot of us don't know,
how to communicate.
don't even know how to communicate. So how am I supposed to know what you even want in the first place?
But she
You know what
corrected
I mean?
herself and said that.
Yeah,
She did correct herself, say, you know, obviously that's when I realized
She made
and
him
blah.
look like an idiot.
But this is the problem with communication, though.
Does Will have to? Because Will's bringing in all the money. Into the
Oh, the money.
Oh, Jada's
bringing
All the money.
Yeah, now, but at that time,
The majority, Jada ain't had a...
Oh yeah, there's no comparison.
Like, see,
I don't think it's even about money. It's
Last
about
question,
marriage.
I'll give you the
Check
question to
things
everyone,
like
yeah?
that.
yeah.
Is does a life partner require sex? Like for your like for someone to be your life partner, do you require them to be amazing sexually?
You know, under the vows,
To the married man.
you know, under the vows in which I got married,
Yeah.
sex is part of marriage.
Yeah, it is.
Within what I had to say.
That wasn't the question, though.
church.
The question was, does the sex need to be amazing?
No, that's
Yeah,
not. Is
for
that what you
you,
said?
though, for you.
Oh, I didn't realize that's what you said. You know.
Yeah. I've seen-
Um.
you see that for you to have a life partner.
See,
Yeah.
communication.
Yeah.
Communication.
Yeah.
Communication.
Listen to everyone. So for you to have a life partner, for you to decide someone's going to be your life partner, does their sex need to be amazing?
No.
Can I answer?
You know what? I'll be honest with you. There has to be a reason why I want to keep coming back. I don't like the idea, or even if the
So
sex
it
did
can't
become.
be other things outside of sex. So it can't be the way in which you think, the way in which you are, the way in which you take care of the household, the way you go out together, the bond you
Of
have.
course.
It has to
Of-
melt down.
No. That's
So
you.
that's why it
That's you.
doesn't matter.
That's why it doesn't.
No, for you specifically, but I'm saying, for me, the sex is important to me, bro. So
you can work on that though, don't you,
You can
think?
cheat
So
someone.
you don't have to marry. You don't have to like.
yeah, but
you
I'm
don't
a
have to be
freak,
amazing
babe. But
straight
I'm a
away, you
freak.
gotta talk it
Yeah,
out.
no, but I'm a freak. So she needs to understand that there's certain things I might want
Yeah,
you
but
to
she
get.
might have never been a freak, and then she met
Exactly.
you, and then you've communicated that with her, and she's like, "All right, I'll get freaky with you."
Yeah, I don't know. That don't happen
You're not
often.
gonna be a freak at 80 years old. There's gonna be other things that
What
have to
boy?
hold
There's some.
substance.
There's some 8-year-olds.
You're gonna be aching and paining.
Have you seen this now?
movie, you know, 80.
There's some 8-year-olds out
you fool.
There must be
moving
other
mad.
things that have
Yeah, of
substance
course,
that you can
100%, of course. But we're talking here.
You
But the
can work
question
on
was,
it, though. You can work on that, right?
yeah, no,
you
yeah.
weren't born a freak. You
No,
became that way.
no. Something you work.
teach someone.
No, something you work on. But what I'm.
As a man, I think your life partner should be okay with you having sex with other people.
That's great for you.
End of podcast. What's that?
Wow. Wow.
It's a wild thing.
Why is that wild?
Blood,
I
you
don't
said
think
you allow
lot pay
next man to
attention
shove
the
their
whole world,
cock
you know.
in a mouth, blood.
I don't
You
think
said
you lot
free
pay attention to the whole world.
I pay attention to my world.
Monogamous
I said a life partner.
So a life
Yeah.
partner, you're not marrying them.
Yeah, it could be married, it
Hold on
could
a
be.
second.
Where
see,
you
lot have
from? What's your
criteria
ethnic
that you meet,
background?
yeah? Come on, let me just finish.
What's your ethnic background? She asked you.
No, sis.
That's my-
Are you Caribbean?
I'm from Mars. So anyway,
Go.
Why say he's from Caribbean? What's
men
your
are from
No,
Mars.
wait.
Venus,
Let
Venus.
me finish, Scam.
I'm saying to you, would you lot date a broke guy with a do-rag
No.
and he's loyal to you?
No.
He sits in your yard playing
No.
PlayStation?
No.
Alright, thank you. So you
Please
have,
continue on this
so
road.
you,
like,
so you
okay.
have conditions and you have standards, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so if a guy meets every single one of your standards
yeah.
and you're actually happy, he gives you a good house, good home, makes you don't even have to work, you're good.
Oh,
Yeah?
God, that'd
So
be amazing.
and all of that stuff, and then he goes and sleeps out with other women. Are you gonna leave him?
Sir?
So why did you stay with the guy with the loyal guy with the do-rag?
No,
That's
but
loyal.
it's like, what are you talking about?
So you throw all of that away
Guy
because
the
you
do-rag's
cheated.
a bum.
Have we
But he's
agreed?
loyal.
Wait, has
But
have we
you can't be
agreed that he's
a
alright to
what, a
go sleep
loyal
with other
bum?
people?
No, but I said he's
I'm so
loyal. Hold on,
confused.
but I said
No, it
the
depends. That's what I'm saying.
do-rag
That's why I said
guy,
at the
the
beginning.
the do-rag guy is loyal,
No, but
but he's
wait.
broke.
But that's why. I
Get
said
up
at
and
the
work,
beginning-
bro.
Wait. Let them respond, man.
You need to.
Let
You
me
He's
Listen.
loyal, but he's a broke. Then he's a
Females.
house
Oh,
man. He's
loyalty.
not my
Women.
boyfriend.
Loyalty for
So there's
Female.
conditions and there's standards.
Wait, hold on.
Loyalty
Yeah.
for me is
Yes.
a deal breaker. So I don't care about all of those other factors.
So
If
you would be with the
I would
with the
leave.
do-rag guy.
No.
No.
No. She's saying.
Neither.
She's saying.
Neither.
Do you know what that's like saying?
Let her finish, man.
I've heard you. I've heard you.
So what are you
Loyalty
looking for then?
is a deal breaker, but it isn't the only thing one must have to have a relationship.
I'm
Exactly.
saying the most loyal guy, because you don't love loyalty, but the guy is
Yes,
loyal.
the most loyal guy,
Loyalty
but
doesn't pay bills.
That's right.
No.
yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
okay, loyalty doesn't pay bills,
Yes.
but not having loyalty doesn't, but having everything else also
Makes
is
it
unacceptable.
Do you know
I
what?
didn't say
Do you
that.
know?
A player pays bills.
Do you know how I can explain this to you? You know what it's like? It's like you're taking your driving test. You can get a few minors, but once you get that X, you can't get that license. That's basically what she's saying.
And you know what? I think
No, that's what she's saying.
that's a deal breaker for her. It's a deal breaker. That's what a deal breaker is.
Yeah, just sits in the yard playing
Your wife
PlayStation.
is a very happy woman.
Let's hope so. No,
So-
what she's
hear me out,
saying.
but
Yeah,
see
go
when
on.
I'm making this do-rag guy, I'm just extreme in everything.
I know what you mean. I know what you
I know you're
mean.
doing it, but I
Conversation's
just feel like what you're not understanding is just because we don't go for the one that has everything else,
Mm-hmm.
but he's not loyal, doesn't mean I have to go with the bum that's loyal.
No, I'm giving you extreme to extreme.
Yeah, I know you're talking to extreme, but you said exactly because you have standards, because you have this, and we're saying loyalty.
She's saying
So you
saying
wanna go out with the
she
bum.
don't
You
want to
wanna
get
go
cheated
neither.
on, and she don't want the guy with the do-rag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather be single than even.
And even that, I'm so sorry, but there are men that can be loyal, that can do everything that you
everything.
said.
Liar.
I said there are men that can be
She's not a liar.
loyal. There are men that can be loyal and
Yeah.
still do the
Provide
things that we
everything.
need.
Yeah.
Liar.
That sounds like the perfect man, to be honest, though.
What am I trying to say?
Yeah.
Not say they
You're saying
don't.
Guys,
I'm saying-
guys that are loyal, guys that can give you the
The
lifestyle
loyal
can't be
guy
loyal.
is broke.
Okay.
Is that what you believe?
No, that's what I know. When you got money as a man and you acquired these things, you know that you can do different things and your options are different. Unless
And normally, the caliber of girls are different when you got that kind of
And
piece.
that's
If you look at men who are established with, if their caliber of women are kind of different still.
Why should the rich guy deal with you how you
Yeah, of course.
I think you can get a successful
Of course.
man that is still loyal.
100%.
I think
when
so.
People, when people say,
course you
oh,
can.
I
I do.
wouldn't cheat on
Pause.
you because I don't like this saying, oh, I wouldn't cheat on you because I love you. It shouldn't. That's not the
That's
only
not
factor. It should be
you.
because
It's
of
your
your own
character.
morals
Yeah.
and integrity.
That's why I'm even
Do you know what
stretching the
I mean?
conversation.
So even if someone,
Do you know what I'm saying?
someone says to me, I would never cheat on you because I love you. That's
Yeah,
not enough.
That's not enough.
That's
no
not
way.
out of the equation. You
Do
should
you
have
know
the
what I'm
integrity enough to
Exactly.
not step
But
out
can
on
you love someone enough to let them do that?
No.
Because this is what that's the thing that you don't love them.
So she cannot. Is that what she's saying? Is
I say absolutely
Yeah.
not.
No,
It's mad.
once that happens, the relationship
But
done.
man, them is being
You
a
know what I'm
bum attracted to women.
No.
I don't know.
How's a bum getting women, bruv? Like, what's going on?
Loads of bums get women, bruv.
Bums ain't
What,
getting
play
money.
I just think
PlayStation?
that there's
Look,
levels.
bums
There's
do get
levels.
women.
Bums do get women.
You lot don't need to discuss that.
No, but there's levels to dating.
But everybody gets partners.
Yeah, there are levels
He's
to
not
it.
getting the woman that's got a
Yeah,
PhD.
yeah, it's a
Mate,
different
probably
kind of
not.
woman you're
He's not
getting.
getting the woman
100%. Everyone's entitled to everyone, but
Everyone has levels.
yeah,
There's
but there's levels set.
There's a
100%.
guy that begs on Holland Road
Can I
with
ask you?
girls
That
right
is
here.
your settling as
Can
well.
I ask you a question though?
Settling.
If this man, this good man, gave you 80%, but you know, or maybe even 90%, gave you everything you wanted, you know, security and so on and so forth, and that 10% was him cheating that once.
She said nope.
Just saying, just hear me,
But
just hear
cheating
me.
is the context of the
Just
game.
hear what I'm saying.
And if the game has been played
Go,
where
go,
you're winning,
let Quest-
Blood.
how could you be getting cheated on if you're
Let
winning?
Quest finish.
Hey, Quest.
Philip,
Trick, Quest.
I just don't know.
Let Quest finish.
How do you get cheated on when you're winning? How do you get cheated on when you're winning?
Please let Quest finish. Let Quest
So,
finish.
so what I was saying was, if they're giving you that 90% and that 10% was attributed to them cheating and doing something that was against the rules as to what you've agreed to as what you know as cheating,
Yeah.
are you willing to leave that 90%?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what she said.
Even if I've come to you in remorse, in repentance, and said to you, look, baby, look, I'm only a man, you know.
That's
You have to
bad
understand I'm a
business.
man, but
That is a very
I
shitty
no,
For me, I'll be honest. I respect women that can forgive and look past it, but I know I'm not. Every time you do something, I'm gonna be empowered. I'm gonna be anxious.
I respect that.
and I don't want to put myself in that.
For
place.
you
It's-
personally, you
for
couldn't.
Me personally, I'm gonna be questioning
Have you
things
been
when you've
hypnotised yet?
changed. Pardon?
say if you never find that 90% again.
Well, I'm
Say if that 90% never comes
Where
again.
Tricks is guys, you know.
That's not what's it
Go,
meant.
go.
It's so scarce.
But
Everything's
the
so
thing,
scarce.
do you know what the
No,
thing
it's
is?
not.
I just said. No, wait. I just
Have
said.
you like been hypnotized?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you
And do you know what? If I think
don't
I
have
think
time.
I'm
Always
thinking
guys,
about it, I'm
man,
not
so-
answering that question.
I think I know what it means.
I'm thinking of
I think I know what it means.
I know what he's
I'm
guiding
thinking.
me.
I'm
I know
Are you
what
trying to
he's
say
guiding me.
Are you saying dickmatized?
Yes, I am.
Oh my god, I'm not answering that question.
Why?
It comes back to this because sex
As long
isn't
as giving you
enough.
good deed.
It doesn't matter.
Wait, can I
So
just
it
say-
does matter in
can I-
your decisions.
Can I just say one more thing?
Go on.
I don't know.
You
I'm
know,
not
you
playing the
had
game.
90%. You know, I wouldn't find another 90% again. You were saying like, oh,
No, I'm
what about
saying
the
it's
90%?
what if.
What if?
Not saying
yeah?
you won't.
This is something I stand by, and
Go
I will
on.
die on the line for this.
Talk to me, sis.
Whoever's listening, you need to have a full life. So no matter who comes in, it will hurt, it will pain me, but I'm not validated by that. My worth as a woman isn't defined by I have a husband.
No,
My
of
worth
course,
is
it
not-
adds
not
to your
just that.
happiness.
It adds to my
100%.
So it would hurt me.
Yeah.
I'd be very upset.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna come and suffer just to say I have a man. I'm more than that.
Yeah, 100%.
My intellect.
And
my
because you're more than
femininity,
that,
all of those things.
and because you're more than that, it's not going to damage you as bad as it could have if you had put all your trust into that man. You get me, and him hurting you. However, because you understand that there's more to life, that it's not just about happiness, isn't just about you having a man and him being able to
100%,
provide
yeah,
for you.
yeah.
Happiness is a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Because he has done this one thing, and this is a super high grade man in your life right now. You know,
Yeah.
he's giving you everything, but he's fallen. He's fallen, sis.
Good night.
That's a good night. Is that a good night?
Do you know what's funny?
Fair enough.
Do you know what's funny?
Fair enough. I
I
respect
feel
it.
like women, like some women,
Because
forgive it, but when it comes to men and cheating, you lot don't play.
No, we
You're
don't.
Out like a light.
That's because we don't love hard.
Scott.
Not many of us
I feel
don't
like
love hard.
you do.
And when we do love hard, you break us hard.
Hold on.
Yeah, but when you
You're
break
the
us,
queens.
it's a
You're the
different thing.
queens.
You don't
We
love-
put you on a big pedestal, you know. We put you so high.
I don't.
Yeah, when you're in love.
Raw.
But when it comes to that, you lot would be out. You lot would be out very quickly.
Not me.
Because if we did what you did, you wouldn't forgive us as
forgive
quickly.
it.
You wouldn't.
Who said that?
No,
Would you?
Listen,
If a woman cheated on you, you wouldn't forgive
I've been
her.
cheated
if
on
you
and
knew my
forgiven
life,
before.
you would say different, sis. But one thing I will say,
I'm
is
hearing what you're saying.
that
it's you that asked me.
a lot of men, when we do love hard, when you break us, you break us. And it's because I think personally, because genuinely, men don't necessarily have that engine in them that love like a woman does. A woman would, really love you. Like, I personally think it's scripturally based, even, blood. I think it's scripturally based. You see, when God says to the woman, your desire is going to be for your husband, when he curses, when they've ate the fruit, you give me, and God said to the man, you got to work. You have to work to basically work. You can't work no more. And he said to the woman, listen, your desire is going to be for your husband. Now, to me, that meant like a woman is just gonna, the man, something about having the man in your life that
Yeah.
when you keep going, not say you lot, but you keep going for them. When they break, you just keep going. There's a desire for this man or this person in your life. Whereas with men, we don't have that. We flutter from here to here to here. When we find that one and that gets broken, you cut the jugular, It's a different kind of pain.
But you know what year
So
you're
when
in?
you're broken now, what do you do to recover?
Cry.
Seriously. Do you go to therapy?
I think it's important to go to therapy. Yeah. I've done therapy and
So
that.
what, like,
Worse than
there's
women.
man them out there
It
that
depends
like
on
they
the
had
reason.
their heart broken back in year 8, they're 40 plus and they're still cold in these streets.
true as well.
Why? You can't
You know what?
have-
We
Like-
take breakups bad.
literally.
Listen to me.
Men
It's
really
scary.
when a
We'll
man
take
loves a
breakups
woman,
bad.
yeah.
We'll take
When a
breakups
man
It's not
loves a
just male or
woman,
female. We
all
love
take
hard.
breakups.
Yeah.
nah,
Take
man
breakups
can't
hard.
take. So I'll tell you.
It comes down.
I'll give you an example,
We
yeah.
all take breakups hard.
I'll give
We
you an
have to do the
example.
work.
I'll give you an example.
Some are a bit heartless,
You
man.
never hear a woman kill the man, killed all the kids, and that just done it. Just
rare.
done the whole dance.
It's rare.
Everybody who
It's
Men do
rare.
that.
It's rarer.
Men do that.
Do you
it
watch
happens,
women
but
who
it's
kill
rare.
on TLC?
men
I
can't
watch that
handle
with my
that.
mum. No,
It's
women be
it's
killing.
rarer.
70%
But it
of women in
happens.
America
And the
is because
kids.
of jealousy, you know.
And the kids.
I can
They
believe
can't.
that.
No,
Have you heard of that,
seriously.
Trips?
No, not that. It's
Woman
not a
killing
common.
the man.
It's not a common thing that they will kill the kids as well. It's not a common thing. You're
What?
correct.
Like I said,
It's not a common thing that
Yeah,
they'll
man
duppy
can't take
everybody.
heartache,
We
bruv.
still-
It happens.
The whole
A lot of
dance.
us, yeah, we still living on the structure of our grandparents. And we've moved so
What breaking generational
we've
curses.
agreed in so much other things to go against that in our that
Yeah.
suited us.
So-
So us really even entering a situation with the same intentions as our grandparents, I think is slightly delusional, personally. But like I say to you, I ask these questions because it's good to see how far people will go and what people actually think they would do to the realities of what we would do.
And that's why everything Karen was saying about women's attachment to men,
Yeah.
I just know we're in 2022.
Again, I just
And
don't know,
social
there's some
media
girls
is
that
beating
go
God.
crazy. There's
Yeah,
girls
bro.
that you would
the
like
truth.
to stop calling you and they won't stop calling you, bro.
Of course.
Crazy.
But I'll tell
Crazy.
you straight, if I want someone to stop calling me, they're gonna stop calling me.
Oh,
Why?
Boy.
If I want someone to stop calling me, because I'm gonna put things in place for them not to be able to call me. And that could be to any length you can think of in your
You're
brain.
talking about the law right now, homie.
No, I'm saying
about
to
the
you,
law?
like, I actually think life is
So
very,
you like to
very
go to the
simple.
law?
The law.
You think
that what you're talking
black and
about?
White, then?
No. I don't think life is black and white. I think it's simple. I think that it's easy for us to tackle the grey areas. We just choose not to. Not me. I'm gonna be in the grey area. I live in it.
Preach.
I live in it.
We're animals and we intellectualize things as humans. Like if you're a lion could just come and take your whole family.
Yeah, and
If
they'll
you're strong
and they'll kill them
like, the whole
cubs.
family.
They'll kill those cubs and they'll start a new family and act like your family was never there.
So that's the lack
Survival
of
of the
intellectualizing.
fittest.
The facts that if you walk into a certain room and you're sure of yourself a bit more than the next man, there's gonna be a bit more of an issue for. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? But that's why I say to you, like, a lot of things in terms of the things that people think they won't do and they think that's uncomfortable. But when you ask the blatant questions on different sides of the spectrum, like I even said with the guy with the do-rag, no one wants the guy with the do-rag. But if the rich guy does wrong, he's out.
But what she was basically saying, what she was basically
He's out
saying,
too.
The poor guy didn't have a chance anyway.
You can't say what you will do until you're actually
with
in
me.
the
and
situation.
that is so true.
Until you're actually
And that's true.
in the situation.
Until you're in
you
the
can't-
situation,
Yeah.
until you're in the situation,
Yeah, I
it's
can't.
very hard to actually say what you will do.
Yeah,
But you know a benefit that women have in this scenario
What?
is a man can cheat and have everything, and they can take half of what they got,
Oh, if they were married.
so they don't lose everything.
That word cheating, like I say, it's a
They don't lose
complicated
everything.
game, and if someone's winning,
Prenup,
you're getting
nigga.
cheated on. Just check your life and check if you're winning. If you're winning,
This
you're
guy's.
actually getting cheated on.
if you're winning, what's it again?
If you're winning as a woman,
Yeah.
you should know what winning is.
Yeah.
You should know when you're winning and when you're not. So if you're winning and the man is doing what he's doing,
He is saying that if she's getting that 99%, but that 1% is cheating,
Yeah.
then she's winning and
Accept
she
it.
shouldn't give it up.
winning.
That's what he's
Why,
saying.
why?
But
If
what?
you-
That's not-
But
No,
do you know?
Let me finish.
You're
What's
done.
winning to you?
Let me finish, because a lot of man, we see by the time a woman says he's cheated on her, this guy has been catered for. She pays his bills, buys his clothes, buys his jewelry.
I'm
all this
gonna
stuff.
go right back.
And then it's like
I'm gonna go right back.
That's being cheated.
Listen to what I'm saying to you. I'm gonna go right back to the X
paying for you and
in your
you're cheating on
driving exam. Do you know why they give you the X? Because they say you're a danger to the road. So actually, if I stay with my man in her scenario,
Yeah.
because he's cheating on me, then everything's gonna come crashing down because she says she can't take it. She can no longer function properly. In the same way, you can't drive on the road with this X. It's too dangerous.
But my whole thing is,
lack integrity.
do you know when we move away from
Mm-hmm.
religion, yeah? You know when we say, I don't really want to go church, mum.
Mm-hmm.
Or when I want to go this side, I don't want to go that path. I'm not really looking to go that way until finding someone as well. I do want to have sex before marriage.
Yeah.
I do want to do all of these things. don't now, when you got a relationship, try and go inside the church structure.
No, you can create your own structure, and if some of that structure incorporates the church,
Structure. It's a religious structure
but
to be monogamous.
If the girl gets cheated, she'll be the man. She'll be the man. That's it. What's church got to do with it?
She got you.
No, but basically, if you're making your own structure and you incorporate some of the church structure in it, you've made your own structure. It's no longer about the
But
church;
you
it's
don't-
about
you don't
the
get to
standard
switch-
in which you want to live in.
switch lanes.
Of course you do.
Of course you do,
Of course
bro.
you do.
Of course you do.
If you're making
That's
your own
otherwise
rules,
you become a robot, innit? You learn
if
to.
you're making your own rules, you're making your own rules.
You meet someone, yeah, in a dancehall club, yeah, and
And if he wants to go to church the next day,
Creative, man. He's a cameraman. That's what cameras are.
Jesus.
I can't hit everybody at once.
Sorry,
That
go.
is literally the whole
I
point
think
of
that's a great.
Christianity.
That's a great.
I'm
All
dead.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
say for
I'm
instance,
dead.
what I'm saying. Okay, let's go even further. You meet someone at the strip club.
What are you doing?
You meet someone at the strip club. Yeah, you meet someone at the strip club. And then you take the girl from the
I know,
strip club.
man.
No, you
My
take the girl
cousins,
from the
I
strip club
turned-
to your yard, and you're expecting her to not do stripper stuff.
Wait, what?
Like, I meet a girl at the strip club. Yeah.
Translate what he's trying to
Listen,
say.
you can't take a stripper home and not expect her to do stripper stuff. She's gonna be a stripper. You can't expect her to be a church girl.
Oh,
Yeah, but if she wants to, be a church
like you
girl,
can't turn her home into a housewife.
You've done about 10 scenarios. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're trying to change their mind with scenarios, bro.
People are allowed.
No, he's giving them.
People are allowed
already
to
won them
change.
I'm allowed to change
Indeed.
at any
If
time.
someone was a
100%.
25 years and wants to give their life to Christ, they're allowed to do that.
They are.
Allowed to-
Yes, they are.
Christ is gonna be like,
Are you good?
No,
That's wrong doctrine, bro.
no,
That's wrong doctrine, bro.
no trip.
I don't know what Bible you're reading.
Yeah.
Christ is gonna say, shout
Yeah.
Moses and them man first before you come to me.
Right.
Make your way.
The reason why I say this. 1 second. Sorry.
The church is a hospital. We're all sick. We're all sick. We're all
Yeah.
sinners.
Yeah.
Yes.
100%.
Right.
Surprised you didn't say
Yo.
I can be your daddy.
I wouldn't say I could be a dad. Oh, what's wrong with you?
She's been together for 9 years. Like.
Yo.
What does it all mean? You cheat once, the
Listen.
relationship's over.
Listen. Alright, listen. This has been a fantastic episode. This is a madness. Like, I don't know where.
I just got vexed.
I don't know where this came from.
I'm sorry.
But God is good. Yeah.
All the time. God is good.
Wow.
Hey.
Oh, y'all got to do a famous.
Who is this
quote,
God
innit?
you speak of?
The quote of the day.
I'm not a religious man. Yeah, let me know.
I got to do my quote of the day.
I'm
innit?
still doing pictures.
Wait, I got to introduce.
Say that about Jesus.
Wait, all right. The quote of the day: Don't let no stranger come and boss up your wife.
Word. I second that. I second that. Don't let no stranger.
strangers come in your relationship and mash up. Wait,
Wait.
When are you
We-
releasing your episode?
I don't even know yet.
Come on.
Right. Listen,
3 weeks.
we have had some incredible guests come in here today. I would like you lot to introduce yourself.
Big up yourself.
Hi everyone, you just listened to the wisdom and grace of 3 beautiful black women. Back to the Matter podcast. I am Mina.
I'm Quaystar.
And Gigi.
Follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
What's
Thank you
your
again.
Spotify? What's your Spotify and Apple and podcast?
Back to the Matter.
You lot
Back
don't
to the
listen.
matter.
BTTM.
BTTM podcast 3 on Instagram and then on Twitter
BTTM podcast _.
and on
Have we
TikTok.
got their detail? Can we get someone take their details?
Yes,
Spotify, yeah.
back to
There
the
you go,
Matter.
guys. You heard it right there.
On
Do-rag matters, you know.
Go away, Jay.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thank you.
See you later.
All right, cool.
Right.
Right.
1 sec. Gonna wrap up now. Yeah, as I said, the quote: Don't let no strangers come and bust up your gal or bust up your husband, whatever it is. Love yourselves, respect yourselves.
Kill me today.
You love it.
Yo, another episode. What do you think?
I mean, need to talk to Chips up.
What do you?
Loves it.
What do
He was
you
like, oh,
what do you mean? What do I think of the episode?
Yeah, this episode.
Bro, I'm always happy with whatever we do. We make it work, man. So
110%.
make it work.
Cuzzy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was lit. I think we got to get a good insight to how I think the older generation see within reason the older generation, you know what I mean, the young old generation in terms of how the world is working now, especially online, and compared to how different it is hearing them girls as well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could see, but it was really good. I enjoyed it, man. It was dope. It was lit. It was dope.
Listen, man.
They'll get fly
We
out.
just keep getting better. Like,
Every time.
we just keep getting better. Like, that was just so unexpected. Like, that was mad. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's how it go, man. Anyway,
All right, man. We out.
we out.
Have a word. Have a word. We're back.
Peace out.
Soon come.